Welcome back! This week we will be kicking off a brand new adventure, and this time we are going big. Hollywood big. But don't worry, just because we're in Los Angeles doesn't mean that we won't be up to our usual shenanigans. Join us as we check out some historic restaurants, visit some world-class museums, and even squeeze in a bit of movie magic. Welcome to The Right Life. We're Catherine and Edward, a London-based couple that loves to travel. Due to COVID, we spent the last couple of years traveling around England, and it's been a blast. However, now with the world opening up, it's time to take this show international.
When we left London about 24 hours ago, it was raining and cold and horrible, and now, finally in California, for the first time ever, standing in Santa Monica Pier.
Get your fortune red, are you?
Yeah.
Don't do the opposite of big. I can't be walking around with a kid all the next couple of weeks.
My name is Zoltar the Gypsy, and I have some words of wisdom to bring you much happiness. As you travel through this life, remember this. If you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right.
Do you like Santa Monica?
It's very nice.
Is it everything you've ever dreamed of?
I don't really dream about it, to be honest. I didn't even think about coming here, to be honest. I think about going up the coast further up to Santa Barbara or something like that.
I mean, we've got a car, we could do that.
I know, but it's a lot to do, a lot of LA to see
Yeah.
as well. It's, yeah, it is coming from a cold climate, it's stupidly hot already. 10 o'clock in the morning, it's, I don't know, 80 odd degrees in the shade.
Before taking our jet-lagged selves back to the hotel, we did a quick RODEO drive-by. Julia Roberts didn't make an appearance. That evening, we checked out the historic MUSSO and Frank's Grill, which has been a Hollywood staple since 1919.
It's closed. That's okay.
Despite the Chinese theater being blocked off for an event, we did manage to see a few stars. After a scary ride on the metro, we ended up at Tiki Tea, a tiki bar that opened in 1961, and allegedly George Lucas got his inspiration for Yoda from the original owner of the bar, Ray Buhen. The next morning, we had breakfast at the historic Nickel Diner, where Edward's breakfast choice was a clear winner over my duck sausage. Our next stop was the Central Market, which in hindsight is probably where we should have eaten breakfast. This market was open in 1917 and had dozens of food stalls to choose from. However, I regretted being too full for the fresh donuts.
What is Doritos?
And some Mexican drink.
I want one.
Oh,
I don't know why.
These are the bright colours.
We then headed to the iconic Angel's Flight.
you know about Angel's Flight?
I know nothing about Angel's Flight.
And it is the shortest incorporated railway in the world.
Really? It's
And
been in
it's-
some iconic stuff like Bosch and
That show we can't remember the name
show
of.
we can't remember the name of, with the Welsh guy playing a lawyer.
And it's carried more passengers per mile than any other railway in the world because it's only really short. I forgot what the sign said. This is everything you ever dreamed of.
I thought they'd be blacker for some reason.
Next to the tar pits was a fascinating museum that showed off the fossils that would have been pulled from the pits just outside the doors.
Direwolf skulls. All of these bins are just full of fossils. This is insane. It's an insane amount of fossils. This is a chart of mammoths through time, elephants. But what's interesting is all the really old ones don't look happy because they don't have any trunks. Actually, this dude looks really sad. And this guy looks very sad, probably because his tusks go the wrong way. But when you get up top, they all start looking very, very happy.
Urban Lights is a large-scale sculpture built by Chris Burden. The 2008 installation consists of restored street lamps from the 1920s and 30s. Despite it being broad daylight, the lights were still magical.
I'm struggling to get myself in frame, but look, it's the American Horror Story house.
That was weird.
We then stopped at SMORGASBURG, the largest outdoor food market in the US. We were a bit nervous about leaving the car when we drove up, but there was a safe semi car park behind the market. After a very late lunch, we headed back to our hotel and collapsed into jet lag-induced sleep. The next morning, we managed to pick up breakfast at the Central Market before heading to check out the Disney Concert Hall.
What do you think of it?
It's alright, it's the world famous Walt Disney Concert Hall in Los Angeles.
Gonna go see a concert?
I think it's closed. Which is a shame. I think there's a bit you can walk around. So perhaps we'll just go up there.
No trip to LA would be complete without a stop at the iconic GRIFFITH Observatory to check out the Hollywood sign. This was actually our second attempt at this site. The first time traffic was at a standstill and we had to turn back. After a brief stop at the original farmers market for a wander and shakes from Dupar's, we headed to the Getty Museum. This museum displays an excellent collection of Greek, Roman, and Etruscan objects. We were stunned by how perfect each mosaic, statue, sarcophagus, really everything looked.
you want to move in?
Oh, I thought you meant move into picture, not move into the house. That's why I moved to the left
I
instead.
was wondering why you did that.
Our last stop was the infamous Nakatomi Plaza, which I think might have been Edward's favorite part of the last 4 days. Thank you so much for joining us on our visit to Los Angeles. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and give us a comment. There are many more adventures to come.
Do you feel at home now?
Oh yeah, I found my people.
What do we twist? She said, you want him to go? Or just, yeah. There you go. There's Doro.
Dire wolves. Winter is coming.